Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Goldilocks. She had lovely golden hair that shone in the sunlight. One day, while exploring the forest near her home, she came across a cozy little cottage. Curious, she knocked on the door, but no one answered. Feeling adventurous, she pushed the door open and stepped inside. Goldilocks found herself in a warm kitchen where a delicious smell filled the air. On the table, there were 3 bowls of porridge. Being quite hungry, Goldilocks decided to try the porridge from the biggest bowl. Ouch! This porridge is too hot, she exclaimed, quickly moving to the next one. The medium-sized bowl was much too cold, but the smallest bowl was just right, and she ate it all up. After her meal, Goldilocks felt very sleepy. She wandered into the living room where she found 3 chairs. She climbed into the biggest chair, but it was too hard. The medium-sized chair was too soft. However, the tiniest chair was just right. As she sat, it broke to pieces, causing her to tumble to the ground with a thud. A bit shaken, Goldilocks still felt sleepy, so she made her way upstairs. There she found 3 beds. The first bed was too hard, the next was too soft, but the third one was just right, and Goldilocks fell asleep. Unbeknownst to Goldilocks, the cottage belonged to 3 bears: Daddy Bear, Mummy Bear, and Baby Bear. They returned home from their walk and noticed someone had been eating their porridge. Daddy Bear growled, "Someone's been eating my porridge." Mummy Bear said, "Someone's been eating my porridge." And Baby Bear cried out, "Someone's been eating my porridge too, and they've eaten it all up." In the living room, they saw their chairs had been used. Daddy Bear grumbled, "Someone's been sitting in my chair," while Mummy Bear echoed, "Someone's been sitting in my chair," and Baby Bear squeaked, "Someone's been sitting in my chair and it's broken." Finally, they went upstairs. "Someone's been sleeping in my bed," growled Daddy Bear. "Someone's been sleeping in my bed too," said Mummy Bear. And Baby Bear wailed, "Someone's been sleeping in my bed, and she's still here." Goldilocks woke up to the sight of the 3 bears looking at her. Startled and a little frightened, she jumped up and ran out of the house as fast as her legs could carry her. She ran all the way home, promising herself she would never enter a strange house again. And so, the bears fixed their home and all their things, and Goldilocks learned a valuable lesson about respecting others' belongings. From that day on, she was a bit more careful whenever she explored the forest.
Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there was a grand castle where a handsome prince lived. Despite his wealth and good looks, the prince was selfish and unkind. One winter's night, an old beggar woman arrived at the castle seeking shelter from the bitter cold. In return for his kindness, she offered him a single red rose. Disgusted by her appearance, the prince turned her away. Suddenly, the beggar woman transformed into a beautiful enchantress. To teach the prince a lesson about true beauty, she cast a spell on him, turning him into a hideous beast. She also transformed all the inhabitants of the castle into household objects. She left the prince with a magical rose and warned him that if he could not learn to love another and earn their love in return before the last petal fell, he would remain a beast forever. Years passed, and the beast lost all hope. But in a nearby village, there lived a girl named Belle. She was beautiful and loved to read books. Her father, Maurice, was an inventor. One day, Maurice got lost in the woods and stumbled upon the beast's castle. The beast captured him for trespassing. Belle, worried about her father, set out to find him. When she found the castle, she bravely offered to take her father's place. The beast was gruff and intimidating, but Belle saw beyond his frightening appearance. She discovered the enchanted rose and realized the importance of showing kindness. Slowly, the beast's heart began to soften. They spent their days together, reading stories and exploring the castle. Belle's warmth and courage touched everyone, including the enchanted objects who adored her. One day, Belle discovered her father was in trouble, so she asked the beast to let her go to him. Heartbroken, the beast agreed, showing Belle that he truly loved her by setting her free. As Belle returned home, the village mob, led by a hunter named Gaston, decided to attack the castle, believing the beast to be dangerous. With courage and love in her heart, Belle returned to the castle to warn the beast. In the ensuing battle, the beast and Gaston fought atop the castle. Ultimately, the beast defeated Gaston, who fell from the rooftop. Wounded, the beast lay dying, but Belle wept and confessed her love for him. As the last petal fell, the curse was lifted. The beast transformed back into the prince he once was. The castle and its inhabitants also regained their human forms. Overjoyed, Belle and the prince shared a joyful embrace, for only true love could break the spell. And so, they lived happily ever after, cherishing the love that had transformed them both. The castle gates opened once more, welcoming all who sought the beauty found within.